me where you guys are from tonight. I am just doing an impromptu live. Y'all see I just posted it like at 7 o'clock, 7:30, 45, whatever time it was that I was going to be going live tonight. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you so, so much for joining me. I am going to go share this out with everybody just so that people can jump on. Hey, y'all, hey. Can I just say one thing? I'm going to say one thing as soon as I post this. Boy, I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with people. Like, really, what is wrong with people? Y'all tell me where you chiming in from. Okay, let me share this. Not now. Okay. Hey, ma'am, from Manning. Oh, I have family in Manning, I think. I'm almost positive that I have family in Manning. I'm almost absolutely positive that I have family there. Hey, from Virginia. Hey, y'all. Why won't this let me pin? From California. Hey, Philly. Hey, Christy. Hey, y'all. Hey, Kim. Oh, there we go. Pin to the top. Okay, pin to the top. So I got that shared on my main page. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Tiff. Okay, let me just share this. Here we go. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm not going to be before you guys very long. I just was wanting to jump in and kind of talk a little bit about, hey, from Seattle. Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all. Hey, from, talk a little bit about, hey, from Baltimore, Miss Vonzella. How you doing? Hey, from Minnesota. Oh my God. I'm so surprised all the time by these places where you guys are joining in from. It's awesome because I'm from Little North Carolina, right? From nowhere. Trust me, it ain't nowhere. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the rise in prices and how we're going to manage. And I just went to Goodwill. I have a Goodwill haul for you guys, but I will show you something that I just posted. This is what bothers me sometimes about people, because people always have to be right. Hey, from Houston. Hey, y'all. Hey. People always have to be right. And I'm like, I wonder if you are right or if you aren't right. So this is a pair of ballet flats. I'm going to show you the brand, right? Not sponsored anything. I just got these from Goodwill. This is the Exhilaration brand nude ballet flats that I just bought from Goodwill. $3.89 at my Goodwill. So I posted in my Goodwill group, and here you go. You have these keyboard cowboys that jump on. Hey, Miss Cynthia from Sumter, that jump on, because now I looked this up. I'm almost positive that I looked this up. This says Exhilaration Ballet Flats, $12.99 to $49.99. This also says Etienne Agner shoes, $49 to $88, which are these shoes that I just picked up from the Goodwill. Hey, V. Oh, here I am, right? Here it is. And so I looked that up. I looked it up on Google, right? Here you go, your keyboard cowboys. Those are Target shoes. And your point? They're never more than $15. Well, ma'am, this week eggs was over $7, $6.29. So I didn't expect eggs to be that price neither. Eggs was always, I could get a box of 60 eggs for $1.75 several months ago, last year. And now eggs are over $6. So are you saying that shoes cannot increase in price? Is that what you're saying? And the point was not that they were $49. The point was, at even the lowest price of $12.99, I only paid $3.89 for them. I wasn't going to pay Target prices. I just wasn't, right? So it's like, I'm always wondering what's wrong with people that they always have to come and rain on somebody else's parade. Like, what is your issue, person? You know, I try not to be angry with people. And it doesn't make me angry, but every single time I post something, somebody always has something to say. Like, are you just upset because you didn't get the deals? Go out there and get the deals, ma'am, sir. Okay. Y'all. So, yes, I went to Harris Teeter today. So Fridays at my Harris Teeter, again, can I use this example, Tiffany? Tiffany text messaged me last week, week before last, one of them. Hey, y'all. She said, hey, Shakema, just wanted you to know that eggs are $1.89 at Harris Teeter. And the 36 count is a little bit more. It wasn't much more, but it was a little bit more. I went to my Harris Teeter on that text message. My eggs were not the price of her eggs. So prices can be different based on where you are, right? Your location. We're both in North Carolina, but she's in Raleigh. I'm in Wilmington. So how you know, we can't always, I'm just trying to figure out, is people that always have to have the last word. They always have to have they always have to have the last word. They always got to prove you wrong, to upstage you. And I'm thinking, I just need you to be okay. Gas, can we talk about gas? Y'all, okay. Y'all know that I put $50 a week for gas. So last Saturday, I had to go to South Carolina because my grandmother, for Mother's Day, she's my last surviving grandparent. And then my uncle passed away several months back. And then we did a dinner for his birthday. So I put gas in there Saturday. I put gas in my car Monday because I was out of gas from driving it back and forward to South Carolina on Saturday. I put gas in my car this morning. And in the last 3 days, it's probably 4 days, however many days that was, I put over $100. I put $120 in my car. Oh my goodness, over $5. We're sitting at $4.19. I don't think that Harris Teeter is a sister store to Kroger. I don't believe that. I used to think yes, but I don't think so anymore. And I don't know why that is. That makes me think that. But I don't think that Harris Teeter is Kroger. Now, I could be wrong. Somebody might want to Google it. Somebody Google it. But we don't have Kroger here where I live. We only have Harris Teeter, Food Lion. We have Harris Teeter, Food Lion, Piggly Wiggly, and Walmart. Oh, and Aldi. Is it the sister store? Chicken wings? I'm telling you right now, there's some things that I really want to buy. Oh, God. $6.09 for gas. Fred Meyer. Okay. Do they? We don't have a Kroger. I would love a Kroger because they have some excellent deals. But in the place where we used to have Krogers in North Carolina, not where I live here. I've been here 15 years and I've never seen a Kroger. But we used to have Kroger like in Greenville. I don't know if they still have it or not. I don't go that way often, so I can't tell you. But they always have awesome Friday deals. And we have Friday deals. Not as good as their Friday deals, but we do have Friday deals. So we have Publix in town, not where I live, but they do have Publix. See, Publix to me is way more expensive than Harris Teeter. And I don't, oh my God, gas. And that's at Sam's Club. Oh my goodness. It is climbing. It was $3.89 last week, I think. And now we are at $4.19. So gas is one of those things that is going up. Gas and groceries. It is what it is. I went, like I told y'all the other day in the grocery haul, for 42 bags of chips in a box, it was $17.99. So there are things that are just expensive. I put I got my son a blazer from Goodwill. I needed to I get my Carb Smart yogurt from Harris Teeter, and I only buy it when it's on the special, when it's like 17 cents a thing. Yeah, I never buy it outside of that. I always buy it when it's on the sale. And then on Fridays, we do have Friday deals. So we get our sales papers run Wednesdays. And then we get our sales run Wednesday. And then we get our Friday deals come out Friday. So today we had bottled water in my deals. I had bottled water. I had some veggies. Those were the only two things that I wanted to get on sale, were the water and the veggies. They were totally sold out of the water for $2.77. You could get a total of 24 boxes. Oh, really? Oh man. Well, that's unfortunate. Kroger has Friday deals. Where do you find them? I'm talking out of turn. Somebody just typed in that they don't have the Friday deals anymore. I know I see Blessed Jess on her channel saying she got the deals, but she's in Illinois or somewhere. She's somewhere up north that is not here, and we don't have Kroger. All I know is we get the Friday deals. They also did have a time in our Harris Teeter where they weren't doing Friday deals at all either. But things are just expensive. Where we are now able to find stuff on the shelves, the prices. Oh no. Oh goodness. Stay in. Stay, we got food for less. Oh, food for less. Okay. Stay in the house. Don't go out. Rest. Don't worry about doing any of this. This was just an impromptu thing that I just thought I would jump on and talk to you guys just about, the prices and where people are and what we're doing. I gave some tips the other day on how to handle pricing. Again, we're going into summer season. And so I've already had some friends send me, oh my God, really? We do not have that weather here. It has not been warm in the last couple of days. We actually have had a lot of cool weather and rain. And it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. Oh, the weekly deals come out on Wednesday? Okay, that's when the new ad starts in Michigan. So different grocery stores are running different sales, right? The one thing is to know your store and when your sales roll. All my sales roll on Wednesday, and Harris Teeter is the only store that I am aware of in my immediate area that does any deals outside of their Wednesday deals. The garden is doing extremely well. I do have a garden update video coming out. You probably will see clips of the garden in the vlog tomorrow. I have now Texas, see, I want to move there secretly, but I know it is hot. And Aldi's here is climbing. Those prices are climbing, although I haven't been to Aldi in a minute. Only because, excuse me, it's just not in my thinking. Most times I'm going to do my best at Harris Teeter because I can do coupons. So some of my coupon friends have been sending coupons. And I'm getting ready to go in on these coupons. Hey, Christina. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, thanks so much. Not everybody thinks so, but I'm doing the best I can over here with what I have, right? I'm doing the very best of what I'm able to do over here, holding it down and together for my family. I mean, food is, it's mind-boggling right now how the prices are just going up. And what most of us are going to have to do is we're actually going to be shopping our pantries, especially those who have been prepping. If you're a prepper and you, most people just buy Sunday paper for coupons. Some people print them out. I know my friend Tiffany prints some. I have coupon friends that send me some. See, ours aren't cheap here. Where are you at, Cynthia? Because ours are not cheap. It's like $6.99, $7.99. I'm like, ooh, clutch your pearls, girls, because that's a little much. Yes, you should be rotating that stock pantry anyway. That's a very good tip there. So if you're not rotating, that is not the prices here. We don't even get 10 in a bag. Wow, we don't even get 10 in a bag. Hey Bev, good to see everybody. So one of the things that I'm doing or will be doing, especially when summer hits, is rotating that pantry, right? We're just shopping, putting things to the back, moving stuff to the front, and trying to use what we have avail. And that's anything. I am trying my very best. That was what I was going to share with you guys. So I am not a diet person. I'm not a food counselor, nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not any of those things. But myself, tomorrow, I am starting back 75 hard. So some of you have, and our Harris Teeter has stopped taking multiple printed as well, if they will even take them. They'll do up to 2, but they are very, very cautious now. It's just different out here than it used to be when we were able to, we were able to move a little bit more free. We were able to supplement our weekly budgets with lots of coupons. Sometimes, and at least in the recent past, it has just not been that way. People are very, what do I want to say, very focused on your coupons and want to make sure you're not trying to get away with anything. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Kim has a channel. It's called WDW Mommy. If you're new to Live or new to Kim's channel, she does a lot of Dollar General preps. She goes over and get lots of things from Dollar General. Also, my friend V on here, she has a channel called Entrusted where she does a lot of mental health stuff. So if you want to, hey V, put your channel in there. Kim, put your channel in. They are not as accessible as they used to be, which is very unfortunate because there are certain people, certain demographics, certain socioeconomic background who really need them, right? When I was couponing in the very beginning, we needed to coupon. We did not have a way to feed our kids. I say we, that's me and Trandon and Alana and Jackson. It was just the 4 of us. Shamika had already left home by then. And we did not have a way to feed our children. So we were... I was couponing like a crazy person, just trying to find all the things that I could find. And I was eating in everything. Once I was able to be a little bit better with my money because I had gotten out of my debt, then I was still couponing, but I was able to buy a little bit of better or more quality ingredients. And then when I moved to keto over the last 4 years, I was even able to just get, thank you, V. If you want to know things about mental health, hey, Miss Tammy, good to see you. You can go to V's channel. It's called Entrusted Channel. I was able to get more quality items. I could get the 93.7 meat, or I could get the 85.15, or, you know, better than the 80.20 or the 73.27, and rinse. Now, keto items are so expensive. I was saying the other day, I was looking at a jar of mayonnaise, and it was a tiny jar. It was $8.99, $7.99, $8.99. I said, oh no, no. Right? So I'm not going to be brand loyal in these new times that we're living in. I'm not going to be eating plan loyal in these new times that we're living in, because that may not work in my budget. And I know a lot of people do follow my channel and what we're doing over here. And I can't, in all good faith and good consciousness, tell somebody you got to do keto, knowing that one keto item could be the equivalent of, you know, 6 cans of beans, 3 bags of rice, or a bag of potato. You know, one thing of mayonnaise that's this little for $8 could be, that's 16 pounds of potatoes. That's at least 10 cans of beans when you can find them 10 for $5. I just can't in good faith and good conscience tell people to go out and spend money on those items. I say do the best you can. Do it dirty if you have to, and you just need to stay on plan. Like me, I need to stay on keto. I have to, because my brain is so conditioned over the last 4 years to do it, but my pocket can't, it's just not something that is working in the financial department right now. So am I diet loyal, or am I trying to watch my pennies? Because I'm either paying for gas or I'm paying for groceries. And I do have some stuff coming up in the works. Of course, we only have 9 more school days left. Praise God. Hallelujah. Put it back up there. Put your channel back up. If you can grab the link, that would be good as well. She tells you how to deal with things like your boundaries, and how to go through grieving process. I mean, she has lots of good stuff on there. It's a very new channel, so just be mindful of that. But she's got some good content out there right now. I use bacon grease. I use that when I can afford bacon, right? Because bacon on a good week is $5.99, $6.99, but sometimes it's $9.99, $10.99. It could be $12.99 depending on the brand. So I do save all of my the 3-ring binders really are things of the past. When I go, I take this, and I never see anybody with those binders like we used to do them here because we used to have a lot of couponers out. There's not those people out anymore. They really aren't. I take my little envelope. My friend Tiffany sends me coupons. My friend Karen sends me coupons that I know of. Sometimes Christy will send me coupons, and there was a lovely lady who sent me a lot of coupons last year during the summer because she knew I didn't work in the summer. Let me address that really quickly, because somebody mentioned that. Somebody mentioned, why don't I considered getting a summer job? So when my kids were little, I didn't work in the summer. And it was specifically, well, no, that's not true. I did work when I was married. I worked summer school. I worked any type of little odd job I could find. But my husband was home to take care of the children. But I never saw my children. And then when I got divorced, what ended up happening was it was a challenge for me to find childcare. Jackson was very small, because am I going to pay childcare to work? Or am I going to stay home and just live off what I can save? So every month that I get paid, I'm a 10-month employee. So every month for 10 months, I set aside a specific amount of money that my credit union pulls out of my check. They put it into an account called my summer share account. So whatever I've saved over those 10 months, they split it in half, and I get half in June and half in July. That's what I live off of. It's about $1,000 less than what I normally bring home, but I don't have the grocery money. The $500 for groceries is not in there, and the $500 that I do for tithe is not there. So it balances itself out. Even though it's $1,000 less, I'm still paying $1,000 less in those areas, although we still need groceries. So then the Lord spoke to me about 2 years ago, and he said, okay, Shakema, I want you to take, the first year we did it was $50 out of each grocery budget and put it to the side for summer months. This past year, he said, do 75. Well, as some of you all are noticing and have mentioned, 75 may not even be enough, but it's going to have to be enough, right? I was speaking with somebody else just yesterday, who I know, no, it was this morning, who I know very, very well, and I trust them, and they kind of have like an inside track, is it's not going to get better before it gets worse. So what you have to do is start prepping now. Hey, Miss Lisa, never late, always on time whenever you can get here. Start prepping what you can now, and that's why we've been prepping all the way along. The biggest issue is people that go out and just hoard buy. So we can't, some of us don't have $1,000 to $12,000, $10,000 to go to Costco for the biggest Costco shopping trip that you ever seen in your life. That's not where I live. So I live at the, okay, they have these cans of beans for 10 for $5. Let me get these this week and then something else next week. So you have to figure out where you are with your money and where you are with your space and where you are with your preps. The biggest thing I do want to learn how to do is pressure can. I saw Becky on Acre Homestead. She had an electric pressure canner, which I think I would like better than trying to figure out the weight and all this other stuff, because that seems to be a little bit much for my brain to think about. Not saying I can't do it, but it just seems like a lot. So I'm going to investigate it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this year or if I have to wait till next year, but I can investigate. The other thing is those of us that have green thumbs start getting stuff in the ground. I've been trying to plant cucumbers for 2 weeks and have not had any time. I've got to make time to put food in the ground. That is just how it is. It is not that I can just let it go by the wayside. I don't have that option, because at some point, if I can't find it in the grocery store, I need to have it somewhere here on this property. Now, because we had some of the trees taken down, I have way more space than I've ever had in my life. And I'm trying to figure out how I can put crops in between those where there's still a few trees up, but I do have now empty space there. I'm trying to figure out what I can plant over there that is going to produce something for us. I know there are several homesteaders that are serious. In every available space, they have food. They have food in their front gardens. They have food in their back gardens. They have food all over. They use food as protective barriers around their house. They've got, they're growing up this tall thing or whatever. So that's the area that I'm trying to live in. The area as far as what can I put where? So that's the thing. Now, if you're not a green thumb person, don't go out and start buying garden supplies. Just prep what you can when you can, right? Don't go out. The one thing I don't want people to start doing is going into debt. Because I was telling somebody the other day, we were talking about food prices. They said, I don't know how people who already struggle with food are doing it. I said, somebody's going hungry or they're not paying a bill. That is how it happens. Ask me how I know. Right? Something is going lacking or going behind. We're always going to keep our cell phone on. Some folks going to keep their cable on. We don't have cable over here. I just have the internet. But we got to feed our children. The other thing about that is, think about this. Sometimes we're very brand loyal and brands are going to cost us more. So we have to get off of our brand and get on the house brand, because we may be able to find that cheaper. I was in Walmart, I think it was 3 weeks ago, sharing with a friend of mine. We were talking about food prices again. And I said to her, I almost picked up salmon in the can. Canned salmon. A can of salmon. Y'all know what I'm talking about. 10 ounces, 8.7 ounces, however many ounces. A can of salmon was $9. $9. I don't know where these prices are going, and we don't know where they're going to stop. We all know that there's a shortage of formula right now for whatever reason. Here's how supply and demand works. This is how people, it took me a long time to figure out this, but I teach a little bit of economics, not very much anymore. But when you have low supply and a high demand, you're going to have higher prices. I don't have enough of it for all the people that want it, so I can pretty much charge what I want. If I have a high supply and low demand, I'm going to have lower prices. I got more than people need. If I have this much supply and this much demand is equal, the same amount of people that want it can afford it, so my prices are going to be equal, right? Equal prices. So that's where we are in some things. Some things we don't have enough of, and we have a lot of people that want it. It's going to be a problem. So they're going to be able to charge us what they want. We got to have gas. We got to go to work. I drive 50 miles round trip. That's just to my office. That's not to my schools. I was at one school today and then had to drive back to my office. So and I looked at I'm looking at my gas meter. I was on full yesterday because I filled up yesterday, $53 in my little Toyota. Thank God I didn't buy the van. Y'all knew I wanted that van in the worst way. And guess what we're not even doing? We're not travel taekwondo anymore because we left that other studio. We're at a different studio. Don't ask me, do I want to travel? Don't ask me, do I want to be on no team? I don't want to be a team mom. I don't want to be on nothing. We come in here on Tuesdays. We coming on Fridays, and that's it. That's it, right? So I'm looking at my thing, and it was on full. It's on 3/4. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to put gas in my car again within the next 2 or 3 days. It is just that cycle, right? So we've got to figure out ways to be able to save. Normally when child support comes, I love to put money in the kids, and I'm always going to put money in the kids. But then I was thinking, okay, I have a little bit here and a little bit there. Let me just kind of, a little bit. And what happened? Now it's going towards groceries. I had to up my grocery budget because I just 75 wasn't enough. So I had to bolster it some type of way. That was how. Do I mind doing that? Absolutely not. But it is very different than what we were used to. So that's why I kind of go really, really hard on people. Get out of debt. Your interest rates are going up again. They're going up on credit cards. They're going up on new mortgage loans. They're going up on new car loans. You've got to find your family, sit down and have a budget meeting. I know people don't want to talk about finances, especially when you don't have the finances that you think you need to run your family. But you have got to, 100% got to find a way to get yourself out of the debt, because you are drowning, sinking, because things are going up. Your paycheck is not. Somebody was saying that some companies are even thinking about letting people work from home because it's helping them to be able to come to work, because some people don't even have gas, right, to get there. I was at a service station earlier over by where I work, and they can't find people to work. So they're changing their hours to short hours. They're not going to even be open past 10 o'clock, past 9 o'clock. And I know not very long, I was coming from a little town. It was Good Friday. I was at a worship service, and it was after 10 o'clock. What if I had needed gas? That little gas station is not going to be open anymore. So that's another thing. Make sure you have enough gas before you start going places, because due to shortage of employees, people you may not be able to stop to a place and get gas. How we knew things is not how we're knowing things now. It is one of those things that, wow, somebody said early, I was listening to something, they said, we can't say this is the new normal. This is normal. What we're experiencing now for where we are is normal. And so we have to be prepared for everything that's going to come across the pipeline or come down the pipeline. You have to be prepared with your children. You have to be prepared with your finances. You have to be prepared with your food. I have food in this house, but I don't think I have 3 months worth of food. And I'm still working my way to try to increase. I'm trying to increase. I'm trying to make sure every time I go, I pull something in. One of my lovely subscribers, Miss Barbara. Thank you, Miss Barbara. She sent me some seeds, right? She sent me seeds. I put lettuce in the ground, didn't come up. I'm going to put some more lettuce out. She sent me peppers, right? She sent me here are my radishes and my cucumbers. She sent me radishes and cucumbers. She got these from the Dollar Tree for $1. So I've been trying to get out and plant radishes and cucumbers for the last 2 weeks and have not been able to get out there. But I'm gonna get out there to plant what I'm able to. Again, if you're able to and that's exactly it. I always tell, I don't worry. Now, let me just say this. In Philippians 4:6-9, it tells us don't worry about everything. But I don't know. I'm trying to find out. It tells us not to worry, but to pray about everything, to give God thanks, and just be thankful for the things. God knows our needs, and he takes care of our needs. My kids and I have never not had what we needed. And I'm not saying that people have just ran out and threw money at us. That is not what I'm saying. Yesterday, I was sitting somewhere, and I just so happened to check my banking account, because I am diligent about my money. I don't want nothing flying in that shouldn't be in, or out that shouldn't be out. And I saw a $50. It was $50. Hey, ma'am, $50.54. And I looked, and I was like, what is that money for? I remembered I have been turning in my gas reimbursements. Now, if I go from my house to my school for the day, I do not get gas. But if I go from my house to my school, but then I have a meeting at the county, I can count gas from my school to the county and then back to my school, right? So if it's my school of the day, I don't get gas. But if I have to go to my school and then somewhere else, they will give me gas. So that was $50 that I didn't count on. Well, Jackson needed a shirt and a jacket, which is why we ended up at Goodwill today, because he's going with me tomorrow. He travels with me for speaking tomorrow, and he's going to do my introduction. Jackson, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to yell at him. He forgot to do something. So I needed to go to Goodwill to find something for him, and I didn't have the money to go out and buy, you know, a new suit. I bought him a dress shirt, a jacket, and he has pants. Your shirts, did you get my pictures? And did you put them in the washer? Use Alana's phone to do pictures, and they all need to go in the washer. But I looked up this. I got him a Hagar blazer, right? I wrote this down. The retail between $87.50 and $129.99. It's a really nice blazer. I paid $8.19. So I am, if you're not a thrifter, start thrifting, right? Or think about it, right? Think about thrifting. I know for me, I'm a shoe person. I love shoes. I always want to have shoes. I have a story about shoes. So for me to go out and spend for them shoes $49, I know for some people that have $49 just sitting over there, that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but $49 to me is a lot of money. So I'm gonna always shop thrift at the very nice thrift stores. I don't shop at not nice thrift stores. I shop at the beach, where people who have nice things take their nice things, or I shop at a little place called Mayfair, where the upper echelon people live, and I go to their Goodwills, and they have nice things like these Etienne Agnar shoes, and I just paid $3.89 for something that could have cost me $49 to $88. If you're not used to, and I know some people are very proud, and why do I have to go to the Goodwill? You don't have to. But if you have a need and they can supply the need, all you need to do after you get it home is wash it, throw it in the washing machine. Who's going to know unless you tell them where you shopped? I post pictures almost every day. Not every day, but, you know, I try. And I'm not posting them to be braggadocious about what I'm wearing, but I'm posting for people like me who don't have the funds. But if you have a good eye, and if you pray before you get there, because I always say, God, help me find what I need to find in here. I'm looking through them blazers, like, Lord, can you just help me find this jacket, please, for Jackson, because we need it. And I found it. So here's what I do. I go in, I get me a nice piece. I know what I'm looking for. I know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know brands. I don't know Oh, look at you. Love it. I don't know brands. Maybe it's a good brand, maybe it's not. Is it clean? Does it look good? Does it have pills on it? Can I put something together with what I already have? And my wardrobe has really expanded, but it's only expanded one dress at a time, and I'm spending $3 or $4 or $5 per item. And if I don't love it, or if I gain weight, or if I lose weight, I can just get something else. If I spend $90 on one outfit, I'm gonna feel real bad. I'm gonna squeeze, roll, I'm going to tuck and nip myself in that outfit. I don't care how big I am. But if I only spend $4.89 on a dress and it doesn't quite fit the way I think it should, then it's not going to bother me to go back to that same store to look for a different size. It only cost me $5. $5 is not even a cup of coffee these days. See what I'm saying? So it's about shifting our mind. How can I do what I need to do on what I make? I know a lot of single parents are like me. We don't have a second income. Some parents are not even as fortunate as I am to receive child support. I didn't receive child support the first 4 years he was not here. However, now that I get it, I'm thankful, but I didn't always have it. So when you don't always have it, you got to figure some stuff out. Y'all, if truth be really told, and I know some people will think, oh, she just saying this because she trying to, people will do anything for views. I've heard that before. I had a couple of bras, and I lost weight. So I got some smaller ones because I was able to get smaller ones. Y'all saw the video. Got smaller bra. Well, I've gained the weight back. And my bras were ripping. They had holes. And I was so 100% not going to buy a new bra. And the Lord was like, Shakema, you can afford a bra. I didn't go buy the $60, $70, $80 bra. I went to a store that I felt like it was going to give me some good support to hold girls. And I paid, I think it was like $14.99. And I think I got 2 bras. Not breaking the bank. I go to Roses and get the ones for $5. Well, Shakima, that's not a good bra. You're going to have to buy it again. It supports what I needed to support. I like all my stuff in. I don't need to push up. I don't need to smush up. I don't need any of that. I need them to stay in and stay contained. Because if I had to run, I don't need nothing moving. So those work for me. But some people are so money conscious. And I used to be one of those. Still am. That I would not even buy myself anything because I was so worried about not having enough money to feed my children. I don't worry about that anymore. The other thing that I said on the last video was if it's on sale this week, buy it. I don't pre-grocery. I don't pre-meal plan. I don't say, okay, well, I'm going to have hamburger steak this week. We're going to have steak and potatoes. I don't do any of that. I buy what's on sale. Then I come home and I meal plan with what I have in this house. We done had pork or chicken every day for the last, we going on 7 days. My children do not care. I do not care. And that's what we have. Now, if you have children that are a little bit more picky, you can mix it up a little bit, right? You don't have to have meat today. Maybe this is a veggie night. I was watching somebody else. They said, oh, it was Kimmy. Kimmy was saying, make sure you have a leftover day. Leftover day is a day. We now having leftovers. Some people don't like leftovers, but if you know what you're doing in the kitchen, your leftovers can be a new over because you can make it so good that nobody know it was from left. It's now new, right? You had chicken a la mode. Now you're going to have chicken broccoli casserole. I don't know what you're going to do, but you got to be creative in your spaces. And I'm not just creative on my own. I pray a lot. And I say, God, can you help me figure out this issue or this problem or what it is that I need done? And God helps me. I'm telling you, God helps Shakema. The other thing, meal prep. Meal prep and don't let anything go to waste. Have less waste in your house. If you find that you buying stuff that your kids are not eating consistently over several weeks, don't buy that anymore. Don't buy. If you have a dehydrator or a food freezer or whatever you have, and you can catch some of that food and dry it out or dehydrate it before it goes bad, do that. Save it. Freeze dry it. I'm watching all these people freeze dryers. I'm like, oh, I need one of those. I don't have one, and I'm not coveting what they have. I'm just trying to make it work over here. We don't have a pennies anymore. Our pennies went out of business. We don't have JC Penney. I think we have Belk still in the mall. Hey, ma'am. We have Belk. Oh, we don't even have. We have Dillard's is a store in there. And then I have to go across town. We have Kohl's, but that's across town. We have Old Navy across town. Where I live, in the town I live, we have no clothing stores. The only clothing store we have is Walmart. So I have to go over town just to get to a store. And then I work in the whole opposite direction. So sometimes I'll even try to get something while I'm coming from work. I'll leave work, make a pit stop to one of the stores in that little town, a small town, and then I'll come on home. So I'm trying to stay out of town if I'm able. I was telling Alana today, we were doing her hair. So we have a lady that does her hair, but she doesn't do weekends. She, it's so hard to get an appointment. So I was like, okay, hey, Dwayne, how are you? I said, what I'm going to do is there's a lady that's been trying to get me, and she works in Walmart in the hair place. She's been trying to get me to come in there for a long time. So I said, okay, let me go over here and check this sister out. So I watch every time I go by and see if she's in there. I got to stay where I am in my area because all these trips and stuff are costing me, and they're costing money that I don't have. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it do what it do at my house. I'm going to save where I can. I'm going to invest where I need to. I'm going to cut trips where I can. I'm going to bundle things together. We going to eat what we have. My kids have never said, Mama, I don't want to eat that. Even Alana, right? Even Alana. If y'all watch me, if anybody watched me do the live on Facebook the other day and I did the strawberries with the monk fruit, she was like, I don't think I'm going to like that, Mother Mom. Okay, fine. You don't have to eat it. I'll eat it myself. I'm coming home. I'm trying to find me a little muffin thing, put a little strawberry stuff on it. and I'm like, where's my strawberry stuff? She's like, and Jackson's like, don't look at me. I'm like, well, who ate it? She's like, I didn't think I was going to like it, Mother Mom, but I ate it. She ate all my stuff. It's all gone. All of it is gone. Really? You just ate my stuff? So again, that was one of the ways we were trying to combat food waste. I had some strawberries that were going to go bad. Hey, Miss Patricia, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I took some strawberries, I put some monk fruit in it, and we just use it as a topping over whatever we have in the house. Some convenience items we're not buying anymore. Some of the keto condiments, we're not buying those anymore. We just don't need sauce. Sauce ain't a thing. We don't have to have sauce. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, those are pretty much things that we need to have that are just basic staples, but all the G-Hues and all the other stuff that we were getting, those things are $3.99, $4.99 per bottle. If I can find it on sale, I buy it on sale. But if I can't find it on sale, I'm not buying it anymore. Just because $4 or $5, that can get me 2 bags of rice. That can get me 4 cans of beans. That can get me 3 cans of tuna. That can, think about where you're spending your money. If you really just sat down and wrote down everything that you buy and say, do I really need this? Do I really need that? The other thing that is a good tip too, and I don't know how some of y'all feel about this, but if I need soil and I have to go to Walmart to get it, so I have to drive in my car to get it, right? Put it in my car, which I don't want it in my car because it's probably going to spill and be in my car. I order it on Amazon. I order stuff on Amazon. Amazon delivers it right to my door. I ain't got to go nowhere, saving on gas. Well, Shakema, you might be spending more. I'm really not, because when I look on Walmart and Amazon, prices are the same, and they deliver it here for free. I'm an Amazon Prime. I live my best Amazon Prime life. I let them do what they do. So I don't have to go to the store, because if I go to Walmart for soil, I promise you, even if I go in on the garden section, I'm going to have to go see what they have on sale in the grocery section. And I'm going to have to go see what's in the clothes section. And I'm going to have to go see, and by the time I get through seeing all the things, and I went for soil, I'm going to have a cart full of stuff that I never intended to put in that cart. And I'm going to go through the checkout, and I'm going to pay money that I just didn't plan to pay. So we now have to start being very mindful of, it's one of those places, because it's a one-stop get everything. You can get your banking done at Walmart. You can get your hair did, your toes did, your groceries done, your oil change, buy tires. You can do all of those types of things. And for me, I don't want to go outside of my house. As a general rule, I'm pretty happy in the house. Although I'm going to be outside this summer, so don't nobody ask me where I am. Y'all, for the first time in my life, I realized I have more adult children than I have non-adult children. I'm going outside. You hear me? Stella's about to get her groove back. I'm going outside. Where's Shakema? Outside. Y'all better find me out there. But just in general, for doing stuff and buying things, it sucks me in. I'm a Walmartian. It sucks me in. I know I'm going to buy stuff, so I tend to want to stay out of places like that. The grocery store is my nemesis. It gets me every single time because I have had food insecurity. So when I go, I'm always looking for a deal. I'm always looking for. Now I'm in prep mode because I know some things are coming down the pipeline that we cannot get away from. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what I do. I don't do the delivery because I don't like people touching my groceries. That's just a thing. That's a Shakema-ism. I know people do it and it works out just fine for them. I want to touch my own groceries because I don't want to look at my produce and be like, oh, they didn't get the right stuff. Now I got to send it back. I don't like all that process, but I think it works out for people very well because I'm getting what I need. I'm putting it in my cart and somebody is bringing it to me. That's it. Done deal. So utilize those services where you can. And if you can't, combine and just focus on what you're going in that store for. My children are very good. They don't ask me for things. They really don't. And then Jackson gets paid to keep Acro. Shamika and Jackson worked out a deal before she went to California. Well, she was in California and he was coming. How he can get paid for his dog sitting. Mom does not do anything. I give orders. Please go brush your dog. Please walk your dog. Please poop scoop your dog. But Jackson does that for Acro. Alana does it for Ma'am. So he makes a little money, and then of course sister works. So with that being said, they've had to start picking up some of their own little things. If they want extras that I'm not buying, you have money. But do we need that? Right? Mom's always in their ear. Do you need that? Is that something that you can't live without? Like somebody they ask about the fruit cups. They're not going to die without fruit cups. They got oranges and they got apples right in that fruit bin that have not been eaten. Go and peel it and put it in a cup if it make you feel better. Listen, I'm here for it. I have ideas. I have ideas up here on how to make them feel like they're getting the best out of their money and their experience. I'm here for you. But I'm not in this house do all of those convenience things because it's not beneficial for my budget. That's all I'm saying. And my kids don't miss it. I mean, they may want it, but they understand this is where we are and this is what mom is going to do, and I'm not going to make her do it any differently if I complain or if I argue or if I cry or if I fall out. If they fall out and y'all come back here and it's only one mom, one girl, and one boy because something happened to somebody else because they fell out, don't ask no questions. That's all I'm saying. I remember taking my nephew to the store one time and his mom was like, Shakema, he falls out. I was like, where? He what? He fall out in the store? She's like, in Walmart, he falls out. Oh, okay. When we got back from Walmart, she's like, did he fall out with me? Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We don't do any of that. None of that. None of that here. So those are some things that I just wanted to share with you guys tonight. Y'all, listen, it's getting real out here in these streets. Sit down, take a true evaluation of where your family is and what you can do to help your bottom line. I had a friend of mine text me not very long ago, and they were like, what you doing? I said, I'm working in my office. They're like, you always in your office? Because I got to make my bottom line meet what I needed to meet. I'm over here trying to do content. I'm trying to do deals. Yeah, he falls out. He falls out like when he don't get what he want, he fall out. I was like, girl, bye. In the store? Ooh, okay. With you. Now we're on Shakema. We don't have any of that. We don't do any foolishness at all. And they're like, why are you always in your office? I gotta work. I work. When I'm not at my job that pays my bills, I'm YouTubing. And I'm not even doing that really well because, I'm working full time. I'm doing ministry full time. I'm speaking tomorrow morning. I'm teaching Titus II women, and then I'm going to speak at a women's luncheon, a brunch. Child, let me tell you, you want to fall out and kick your heels at the gas station. We is like, what is this? What is this exactly? And if I see it cheaper, oh, the other thing too, though, at my Harris Teeter, they give us gas points. So the last couple times I haven't went to Harris Teeter to get gas because I haven't been close to it. So I have to remember in my mind, okay, if you go down this particular street on this particular day, get gas, because I do have some gas points where it takes like 10 cents off a gallon, and I need them 10 cents off a gallon. So if I shop at Harris Teeter, it builds up my gas points. So that's how I have to do it, right? No, use your savings cards when you're going through the grocery store. You get the items that you can get the savings on this week. That's how I have to do it. Some people are once a month shoppers. I got to shop every week because I get my best deals that way. Oh, yeah, please do. If you have not joined Titus II and you're interested in you need a ladies group, you need a bunch of girlfriends that is a judgment-free zone. Lots of people have shared all kinds of stuff. And none of that goes any further than the group. Titus 2 is based on the book of Titus, chapter 2, verses 3 through 5, that says, and likewise the older women shall teach the younger women how to be of sober mind, how to be of good spirit, how to be good moms, how to be good wives, and how to be good women. So if you have not join Titus II and you've been thinking about it, you on the fence, send me an email at firstloveministriesswilson@gmail.com. You must be a woman, because it's a women's ministry. Sorry, guys. As soon as the Lord sends that husband, he gonna get y'all. He got y'all. I'm already planning it for him. But for right now, it's just the women. But if you need a place that is safe, if you've not been able to go back and re-fellowship, or if you've not found a home church and you want to have a place to fellowship, please do consider Titus II. We meet Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have some West Coast ladies that is early for them, so they come to Monday night Daughters of Grace. We meet at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all virtual. There are no dues. You can come at your leisure. I'm not going to call you if you don't show up. The only rule we have is we don't have no drama. That's not what we're here for. We're just so beyond any of that. At this stage of our lives, we're there to support, we're there to uplift, we're there to encourage, and to share the word with each other, and to learn how to grow in this season, right? And I'm looking at the green background, and I always think I'm gonna take it down, but God's like, no. In where we are in 2022, we're not cutting each other down. We're not gossiping about each other. We're not fighting with each other. We're not competing with anybody. We are our own selves. There's enough in the green season for all of us to glean and to eat and to have what we need for our families. We're building each other up. We're having people on our shoulders saying, hey girl, you get out of the hole first. Just remember to help pull me out. That's what we're doing in 22. So if you're doing anything other than that, then we're going to ask you not to come, because we've had many people come and we've had many people go, but those who are there, I believe, have been blessed in the time that they have been there. I have many women say, hey Shakema, I've been out for a while, can I come back? It's always an open door policy for people. And God has blessed us. He's blessed the women to have made relationships outside of the group, which is perfectly fine. Remember, everybody is online, so you really don't know people till you really know people. So you be careful and safe with whom you exchange your information. We meet in a secure meeting space. You do have to send me the most recent picture that you have of yourself, and I will send you a welcome letter and an introduction letter and a link to meet. We are meeting in the morning from 9 to 10. It's abbreviated meeting tomorrow because I'm speaking at 11. But anywho, you guys, that is what I wanted to share with you guys. I felt like I was rambling, but y'all were putting comments in. I was trying to answer all the things. It's getting real, right? So we just have to be very prepared for all of the things that are coming down the line. Yeah, because we shouldn't, even where other people lack or want, that's not where we should be, because we know better. We've been prepping for this for a long time. We've been prepping ourselves, our families, our yards, right? We have been doing all of this for a very, very, very long time. And so we know. And even if you aren't where I am, just be where you are. Just every time, right? Buy one and get one free. Buy one and get one free. Do something. And it doesn't even have to be the name, like the top name brand. Just do something different. Anywho, love all y'all. Gotta go. Shamika just sent me hate mail because I ignored her call when she called me. So I gotta go talk to my child. I gotta get the kids ready for tomorrow. I gotta work on my go over my sermon again for tonight, for tomorrow. Love you too, Kim. Y'all pray for me if you think about it. Thanks, Bev. Thanks, V. Thanks to all my I can't get Publix. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Publix makes my nerves bad. I just can't understand their system, but I'm gonna get it one day. Anywho, love all y'all. We will see you guys the next time. Bye, y'all. Bye now. Bye-bye. Oh, one thing, y'all. One thing. Please make sure that you are seeing the notifications when I post a video, because it's telling me that 68% of my viewership is coming from recommended videos and only about 16% is coming from subs. So make sure that y'all are, getting all the notifications, because my revenue is down this month by quite a lot. by quite a lot. But that's okay. We are thankful for whatever we get. Anywho, just be sure you got the linky dink and all the things. Also, come join us over on Facebook. Watch our reels. That also helps us in our bottom line. We love all y'all. We're going to see you next time. Bye, y'all. Bye.